Hello everyone. Gagwego scano, agijango at gagwego, johio aje ot gunonyo. I'm happy to report that we've seen a substantial drop in the number of active COVID cases in our community. There are currently 16 local cases, 7 detected by Allegheny Health, 8 detected by Cattaraugus Health, and 1 detected through our Bluestone testing events. This is a dramatic turnaround from the worrisome trend we had seen over the last month and the high number of cases we had just a week ago. Nyawe to everyone for continuing to fight this pandemic as one strong, united nation looking out for one another. We know how quickly those numbers can rise, so please keep following all protocols, practicing good judgment, including the use of masks, social distancing, and of course, regular hand washing. We are still encouraging every eligible individual in our community to get the COVID vaccine if you haven't already done so. Moderna vaccines for anyone 18 and older, Pfizer vaccines for anyone 12 and older are still available through the Seneca Nation Health System. To schedule your appointment, call Terry Cowles, Allegheny Health, 945-5894, or Kim Bradley here in Cattaraugus at 532-5582, or you can complete the online form at senecahealth.org/vaccine. Weekly Bluestone community COVID testing will continue for at least the next few weeks. Testing events, of course, take place every Thursday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at both fire halls, Allegheny and Cattaraugus. Pre-registration is required. To register, visit bluestonesafe.com or visit our coronavirus response hub through our website at sni.org for more information. Yesterday, our community gathered to observe Orange Shirt Day and reflect on the lasting impacts of the Indigenous residential school era. A number of events were held throughout the community, including a healing walk and an exhibit unveiling at the Sully Huff Center in Cattaraugus, a special rock garden event at the SALC, an Orange Shirt Day in the Salamanca School District, also a community walk organized by the Seneca Gaming Corporation in Niagara Falls. I need to thank everyone who attended, and especially those who helped organize these important events. Along with bringing greater awareness to the hate and abuse that generations of Native children faced at the residential schools, I hope these events help to bring some level of healing to the many in our nation who still carry the pain and trauma of the residential school experience with them, unfortunately, through this day. If now is truly the time for truth and healing, then the United States and other governments need to formally and finally acknowledge and apologize for their role in operating and funding the residential school movement for more than a century. I recently wrote to Secretary of Interior Deb Haaland specifically requesting that 3 schools, the Tuniesa, the Hampton Institute, and of course the Thomas Indian School, be officially added to the U.S. government's Federal Indian Boarding School Initiative. Thousands of our Seneca youth attended these schools. The impact the schools had on our community has spanned generations and must be acknowledged and investigated. If we are to ever truly begin to heal and move forward, then all boarding schools, whether federal, state, or private, must be examined. We extend our arms and our hearts to the children, now grown, whose pain has been carried with them throughout their lives. We raise our voice in honor of the children whose voices were silenced at those schools across the United States and Canada. And we must dedicate ourselves to preparing the way for the children of today and the next 7 generations to come. Every child matters. Finally, our October council meeting will be held next week on Saturday, October the 9th, starting at 9:30 a.m. in the William Seneca building here in Cattaraugus. Attendance will be in person with all health and safety protocols, including masks, in place. If you are interested in virtual participation, please send an email to sngotomeet@sni.org with your name, nation ID number, a phone number, and the meeting date. Have a great weekend, everybody. Let's stay safe, stay strong. Dani Hodiye.